Hey internet, welcome back to my channel. We are starting off the week with a brand new vlog. That seems really insincere, I don't know why. I feel like every time I turn the vlog camera on, I get a little tongue twisted, I don't know what to say, I get worried about how I'm conveying myself, and it's just like, I think so, I spent a lot of yesterday editing a bunch of vlogs. I think I'm about 3 weeks behind right now in vlogs, so I've seen what I looked like 3 weeks ago, and when I'm not sure how I'm coming across and I'm like in my mind, I'm just like, oh my god, do I sound interesting? Am I covering the right things? Do I sound coherent? I tend to speak really slowly because that's my brain working on the background. And I don't know, but speaking that slowly just feels really dull. Something about it just is not interesting to watch, and so I'm gonna make a considered effort to vlog a little bit more and care a little bit less. And that is actually going to be one of the topics I want to talk about in whatever channel or whatever it is I'm making. So you guys know that I've been clearing this shelf behind me because I want to start filming a few more. I want to film videos around like productivity, agile methodology. If you guys work in the digital space, you know there's this thing called agile methodology, which is the way we work and deliver software. And I'm a big fan of that. I want to invest more time in it, but I want to link that to personal productivity. I want to talk about personal finance. I'd like to cover a little bit of tech. I'm really not sure where tech sits, and I don't know if I'll actually be good at it, but I waste way too much money on technology, on cameras, on gadgets. I love it, and it's a big part of my world outside of the YouTube. My day job is all about digital and IT and all that sort of stuff, and I foresee that being the case until I retire from my day job. So I figure, why don't I talk about some of the stuff that I do and how it all links. So yeah, I want to do all that. It doesn't really fit in Fables and Fashion. It doesn't really fit in A Beautiful Fable, which is all about planners. I have a travel channel, Two Wonders, definitely doesn't fit there. I have this channel of not a beautiful fable, Tell Me Your Fable. This is just kind of like a mishmash of anything, and it's really more just like my rambling, so I don't feel like it really fits there. I don't know if you heard that. That is my cat outside saying that she wants to come in, which I'll go grab her in a second. So yeah, I think I need something else, but I don't know what, and I'm really reluctant to put more content creation channels on my plate because you guys know I'm like not exactly on the ball with what I currently have. The one thing I struggle with a lot is that people always say you should focus, like just like pick one or two things and just focus and then be really good at it. I feel like I'm the person who can't do that. I'm the jack of all trades. I want to do lots of different things. I cannot just pick one thing and be focused on that. And I wish that that was talked about more. I don't know if people are like me, but I wish people would address that part of it more, because sometimes I just feel like, oh, nothing's gonna get done because I want to do everything. And I wish there was a better way to organize it so that I could at least optimize myself to do as much as possible without feeling overloaded or having everything else suffer. So that's kind of what that channel's also going to be about. Channel, blog, I don't know yet. It's probably going to be a channel and blog. I don't know what it's going to be called. But anyways, it's the end of the day, as in it's end of work. Well, almost end of work, just wrapping up now. And I want to actually show you something that I got in the mail. I ended up purchasing, actually this is kind of like a tech video now. I ended up purchasing the new Magic Keyboard for the iPad Pro. I've been trying to use my iPad Pro a lot more, not trying, naturally it's kind of happening for blogging. So I originally bought the iPad Pro because I wanted to create stickers. I wanted to be able to draw stickers and not have to scan them or photograph them, so I could just like import them directly into my whole sticker software set. But I haven't really been doing that because I haven't really been studying how to draw, which is another thing I should really be doing. But what I found is that the iPad Pro is so easy to carry around. And when I used to go out to work and when I used to go out more, I would have it in my backpack, and it was just this great little machine that I could just whip out and then just start blogging on. And granted, my blogging game hasn't been as hardcore as it used to be, but it's starting to ramp up. I'm like doing some articles, and I think I'm going to go a lot harder in blogging because it's one of those things I can do anywhere. Like when I edit videos, I have to physically be here, or I need like my laptop, which is too heavy to carry with me everywhere, so I can only do it at set times, and often I have to kind of be in the headspace for it. which is rare, hence the lack of video uploads. But with blogging, I don't know, I just don't feel like I need to be in like a blogging mindset. Like sometimes I'll finish work up a little earlier than Tobias and I'm waiting for him either at a cafe, a food court, wherever. Like I'll usually wait for him somewhere and it could be like a good hour to 45 minutes. And because I have my tablet, I can actually start blogging. And it's just been making me really happy. But the keyboard that it comes with, the smart keyboard, is not, I don't know, I don't mind it. I quite like it, but I much prefer the MacBook keyboards. Those are just like, cannot compete. So I read a lot of reviews. No, I lie. I watched a lot of reviews and a lot of them say that keyboard is exactly like the laptops, but it's heavy. And that's a big thing. Weight is a big thing for me. I'm little, I'm weak, I can't carry much, so even an extra 500 grams in my backpack will give me backaches. So I'm a little bit apprehensive about whether this keyboard's gonna be too heavy for me or not. But I feel like the only way I'm gonna know is get it and try it. And if it doesn't work, I can just sell it or something like that. So yeah, let's go open the keyboard and give it a shot. Okay, here is the magic keyboard. And I'm not gonna lie, it is, okay, this is very hard to do one-handed, but I'm gonna try. It's pretty heavy. Like, you know, let's weigh this and see. All right, cool. Got my weighing machine out. I've taken it out of the packaging, and this weighs 600, oh no, 598, about 600. And then my iPad with existing case currently weighs 780. Okay, what does the iPad weigh without the case? That I'm curious. Because the thing is, I love my current iPad keyboard setup, and even now I find that sometimes it can be a little heavy. You're kidding, the keyboard is more heavy than the iPad. The iPad is 476 grams, which means when I put them together, they're going to be close to a kilo. That might be a little heavy, but I don't know. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to this that much. So I'm going to be basically carrying an extra 200-ish, 250-ish grams of weight. Now this keyboard better be good. So after trying it for a little bit, I actually really like this keyboard. It's nice. It's like, it's not exactly like the laptops, but it's as good as any laptop is what I would say. It's a little bit more tactile than I would compare it to a MacBook or something like that, but it's really nice. It's comfortable. I like the trackpad. The trackpad is really nice. Yeah, I could see myself spending a lot of time typing on this, but it does weigh a bit more. And that part does bother me. The extra weight is not my ideal. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to try it a while, and I can't just try it while sitting at home. Like, it's one of those things that I'm gonna have to trial when I take out of the house and walk around with it. Sometimes I'll be on my feet with my backpack if I'm out of the house, usually after work, obviously, but on the weekends and stuff, because I'll carry my backpack when I go out. Actually, that is something I've been trying to do. Too many ideas. I need to trial it out with it sitting in my backpack as I go out, because after work on the weekends when things were normal, I was out quite a bit, on my feet quite a bit actually, so I would be carrying everything with me for a good few hours a day. So any extra bit of weight I could really notice. Like I included a small little glass water bottle because I noticed I was getting really dehydrated throughout the day when I was out, and yeah, that made a big difference. So yeah, we'll see. But so far, really liking it. Hey internet, it's the next day. Just ignore the voices you hear in the background. It's a meeting that I'm about to jump into, and the mess and wires around here. But this is my new walking treadmill that just arrived today. I'm still unsure how I feel about the fact that I ordered a walking treadmill, but basically it's much cheaper than a regular treadmill because it only goes up to 6 kilometers an hour. As you can see, it's literally just a mat on the floor. So I'm gonna jump onto this as I jump into my next meeting, because I'm only going to be listening for the next hour, and I figure this is going to help me get my step count up. So let's see how we go.
They're purple and orange.
Yeah, sunset. This is sunset, so pretty. Getting a lot of nice sunsets recently.
Yeah, I think it's because winter's coming.
Good morning internet. I am actually trying to test out this ring light. If I was to put this ring light here, it's like, I don't mind the lighting that comes from a ring light, but it's something about just the harshness of it is I'm not a big fan. Like, I much prefer to light up the background as well as myself, which is probably why I have to use a bazillion lights when I film my videos normally. Can you focus? All right, there we go. I have you guys sitting in a different place because you're kind of looking at my desk now. You can kind of see my pen towers back there. I think I showed you guys this in a previous vlog back on Once Upon a December, but I still need to sort it out because I want to do a proper planner video for it. I've got a lot of questions around how I store pens, and I haven't done the video for it because I don't have a good solution on how to store pens yet. But when I figure it out, I will do a video for it. I don't know if you can tell whether it's night or day because I have all the windows closed in my room. I always have windows closed in my room because I just don't seem to like sunlight normally. I like it when I'm filming videos, but then once the video's over, I'm like, get rid of that sunlight. So I don't know if you can tell, but it is night now. It's about 9 o'clock at night, so work is definitely over. I'm trying to get into this habit now where I set one goal per day. This is with regards to everything outside of my day job. But interestingly enough, a lot of the stuff I do in my day job, I think I'm going to start using to apply to my activities after work. So one of the things I want to do is always set a goal. Sometimes I can have 2 goals. Today I have 2 goals. One is to upload my Plan With Me video, or to edit and upload my Plan With Me video because it is Wednesday, so I really want to try keeping to this whole 2 videos a week schedule for my planner channel, which is actually easy. It is just an issue of procrastination because I keep procrastinating. And I need to do my Japanese homework because tomorrow is Japanese. So today's a 2 goal day. Yesterday, my goal was to write 50 topics for a new segment, the thing I keep talking about, a new segment that I want to film, blog about. I don't know, I still haven't decided yet. It is Friday and it is the end of Friday, so it's end of the work week, which is the best time of the week, let's just be honest. And I've jumped straight into my next activity, which is actually my goal for the day. I'm not sure if I mentioned this yesterday. I have such bad memory, but I'm gonna hate myself when I re-edit this vlog or when I start to edit this vlog that I'm filming right now and I just see all the repetition. But I'm trying to set goals every single day in relation to all the stuff I do outside of work. And today's goal is to get this vlog up because this vlog has been in production in editing mode for about 3 to 4 weeks now, which is just terrible because that's why I can't upload every week because it takes me so long. But hopefully it's going to be the last for a while because this is my Los Angeles vlog that we went to Los Angeles, I think April last year, so literally a year ago now. And it's like the footage goes for about 2 hours. I think it was almost 3 hours, and I've cut it down to an hour. As you can see, it's going to get cut down even more because the reason it's so long is that I have a lot of these montage, and those, maybe they're like 20 minutes, but they get sliced down to like 30 seconds because nobody wants to sit around and watch a 20-minute montage, let's just be honest. I'm doing that for the intro and I'm kind of excited for it. I'd play it for you, except this music would be copyrighted on my vlog channel because I've only paid for the copyright on my main channel and my planner channel. I think those are the only 2 channels. Oh, it's a cyclist.
That is not how you cycle.
It's not actually really cycling.
No, it's like more falling over on a bike.
Yeah, this guy, I don't think this guy knows how to cycle very well because he's wobbling and I'm kind of worried he's going to fall. And that always terrifies me when you drive next to cyclists, that if they fall over and then you run over them, that's not great. So I try to avoid them as much as possible. We're going to get pizza. I'm just excited to be vlogging outside the house for a change because I don't think this weekend we have any plans to really leave the house, to be honest. And also the weather's forecasted to be kind of crap, if I'm going to be honest about that. Yeah, we do have our interior designer. That sounds so fancy, but it's really not. She's literally the bookkeeper for the renovator that we've hired. Like, this guy's like a one-man show. But yeah, she's coming over just to kind of finalize a few designs. We're going to show the appliances we picked out, make sure that we actually need to make sure we have a definitive list, and just do a little bit of Googling on some of the range hoods. So that's task for tonight. I have to do that after I edit the video. Yeah, that's the only set thing we're doing this weekend. Aside from that, I haven't actually decided what I want to do yet. I've got a bunch of videos I want to film.
I need to see the river.
Tobias has just gone in to get the pizzas. I think I was saying that there's some videos I really want to film this weekend. I'm not sure I'm going to get around to it. I'm always kind of like, I tend to overplan and then under-deliver a little bit, which is not great. But I would love to take some new photos. I think I want to do, not courses, but like maybe do a few free photography courses just to get a little bit of inspiration, because I spent all of last night, my goal was to pull out probably about 50 Instagram photos I could use for Fables in Fashion, because as I said yesterday, I need to collect a lot of data, which means I need a lot of images and a lot of different type of images, and I'm just going to go ham and post, and then I can kind of gauge what people like to see and what I think does well and what I enjoy doing. But I need a much bigger variety. So I know the weather today, October's coming, weather is not great for photography this weekend. Yeah, this is the best part of editing videos, the export. I finally edited the Los Angeles vlog. It's exporting. I'm so happy, you don't even know. And it is making me super nostalgic. Because I'm going through all, as I said, the Instagram photos, a lot of old footage from the LA travels, and oh, I need to throw those out, these two. And so it's just, yeah, firstly, it makes me feel like I've lived a very blessed life. Sometimes I can still, there's so often it's really easy for me to like focus on the negative and get really carried away, and then I realize, I listen to like certain affirmations, or look at some of the stuff I've done in the past, and I really shouldn't worry about things I can't control. But when I say that and when I hear it, I'm like, yeah, that's right, I'm not going to worry about things that I can't control. And then 5 seconds later, like a goldfish, I forget, and then I get stressed again. So I think it's just kind of like a reminder that I need to set myself. But yeah, I think I'm going into the weekend in a pretty good headspace, which is good because it means that the weekend is likely to be more productive, and I'm just generally going to be a happier person. And today's goal was to finish that LA vlog. So it's been a whole week where every single day, without fail, I have managed to hit the goal that I set myself. So I'm kind of considering updating my bullet journal, because I'm going to film my June bullet journal setup video on Sunday. That's going to be one of my goals. I think my goal is to film 2 planner videos on Sunday, and then Saturday, I'm not sure what my goal on Saturday is. I'm tempted to make it film some main channel videos, but I don't want to push myself to do that because I don't know if it's a real priority thing for me. So yeah, I still have to figure out what I want tomorrow's goal to be, but it's been a whole week, and I'm honestly, because I was able to do a whole week of goal setting and actually hitting those goals, I feel strangely confident that I can do some of the bigger goals that I had wanted to do the last couple years, like literally the last 5 years, and just hadn't got around to it. Like finally do some Halloween videos, like finally do some cosplays this year. But yeah, that would be good. So I really want, and especially I actually have started to look at my YouTube analytics. Shocker. I've been on YouTube uploading videos since 2011, so coming to 10 years next year, and this is the first time I seriously sat down and looked at my analytics. I'm like, you know what? During October, everyone searches for my Halloween videos. That's probably why the revenue goes up during that month. And so the thing is, I love doing more artistic videos anyways, more creative videos. And yeah, I just feel like this whole week of goal setting and reaching my goals is putting me in a good headspace to think, let's set some bigger goals this year for it. Anyways, I'm rambling. The video has finished exporting, so I'm gonna go upload it, and hopefully it will upload pretty fast because it's like 3.5 gigs, but I'll just tether it. It's fine. It's fine. Good morning, internet. It's the next day, and we had our designer come over this morning, which was really good. I wasn't really sure what to expect because we've actually never met her before, but it was really good in that it gave us a lot of ideas. It solidified a lot of uncertainties, like cleared up uncertainties, I should say, and I feel like we're making real progress. And we still have a lot of things we need to decide on, the fireplace being one of them. Currently our fireplace is a very exposed sort of fireplace, and we like it, but probably want something a little bit more subtle.
So it blends in with the rest of the room a bit better.
Yeah, so what we've been wanting to do is actually go to a couple of showrooms to have a look, but because of everything, I don't know if they were open, but we definitely didn't feel safe going out now. We feel a little bit more comfortable going out, especially because we've done all our like essential grocery shopping. during the weekday, and I feel like that's where everyone's going on the weekends at the moment, so then at least hopefully the showrooms will be a little emptier. But we've been putting it off for the last 2.5 months or so, and our renovator has been like nagging us, and it's like, you guys really need to tell me what you want so we can actually start this process. So that's why we are out at the moment, but it's not a very nice day.
Cold and ugly and grey.
Yep. Which sucks because Tobias really wanted to do some work in the garage.
Yep.
But
not today. Not really need to. Yeah, I'll drop my phone the other day again, so like this, the protector keeps getting cracked.
Hey internet, it's the next day, it's Sunday, and I have had quite the morning. This is like the darker side of running your own shop online, I guess. But there's just been a lot of shipping issues because of the current situation, and because my shop ships internationally and locally to Australia generally is fine, but I have been finding that some of the international orders are taking a lot longer to get through, which I have explained on my shop. Like, I have like signage on the shop that says that please wait an extra 2 to 3 weeks for your orders, but I've also come to learn most customers don't read any of that stuff, so they just email me and like, where's my order? Where, like, I've waited for a month, which is fair. Like, a month is a long time, but I have found that some of the orders are getting there almost 2 months later or 6 weeks, which is so frustrating because I get anxious because sometimes, like, very rarely things will get lost in the mail. I think out of the 3 or 4 years I've been running this shop, I've only had like 1 or 2 genuine cases where it was just lost. But I always worry that what if it is lost? I have no idea, and maybe it's just going to be delayed because 99% of cases it's just very delayed, but it gets there in the end. So it's just a lot of I just get very anxious having to deal with customers who are probably not in the happiest state at the moment, which I don't blame them, but it just sucks to have to now, like, shipment delays were always a thing that I didn't like to have to deal with a shop, and now with this going on it's even worse. It just exacerbates the problem. So I talked to Tobias. I had a bit of a think this morning, and honestly a bit of a nervous breakdown over it, but I think I've just made the decision that I'm going to force all my international customers to pay for registered shipping now, which is quite a lot more than what I was charging before. I was literally charging economy air, so it was like a few dollars. But I read on the Australia Post website they've suspended economy air for the foreseeable future because of everything going on, which is strange because I've been sending economy air for the last 2 months. They said they suspended it 2 months ago. I definitely have been sending international orders via economy air, and they've made it through. I can see my customers let me know they've received it, so I guess they are maybe they're suspending it country by country. I have no idea, but I don't want to run that risk anymore where an order might just get lost now because Australia Post won't ship it. So I'm forcing everyone to go to registered post, which is quite a lot more. It's like 4 times, it's actually a little over 4 times the shipment fee that they would have to pay normally, which breaks my heart. And I know it's going to really impact the business as well because I wouldn't say the majority are international orders, like majority are Australian orders, which makes it easy, but there's like a very big portion is still international, and I'm just kind of expecting that to die and just not happen, because why would you pay so much for shipping? It's ridiculous. But yeah, there's no real other way around it. Otherwise I just end up paying people to order from me instead. Yeah, so that was like not a great morning, and it's kind of put me in a really bad mood, which I'm trying not to put across in the vlog, but I want these vlogs to be honest as well. This is just how I feel. This is how I go through things. This is kind of like my journey to try and be more positive. I've not been having the best workday weeks either. I've just been stuff not going as well as I was hoping or going the way I thought things would go, and I've been trying to manage that, and then now this, and so I feel like I'm just spiraling a little bit. But I really don't want to be the sort of person that just, like I've been for so many years, the anxious, negatively minded sort of person, and I don't want to be that person. And so I work really hard every day to try and be more positive. Some days I work harder than others. Maybe I'll do some planning for the sticker shop as well. I feel like if I have a bit of a roadmap now on what to do, like I feel kind of sad that essentially I've killed off part of my business and no one likes doing that. But I think I would rather make less money and be happier. And I'm hoping that by reducing the amount of orders I get, especially smaller orders that could provide a lot of stress, it will give me a little bit more headspace to think long term for the sticker shop. Good morning, internet. It is Monday. I completely forgot to close off the vlog last night. Yesterday was actually pretty productive after all the debacles that happened in the morning. I managed to film 2 videos, get some orders out. So I'm going to end this vlog so that I can start the next one. So thank you so much for watching. This is Celina reporting from my room. Back to you, internet.